to work on the rug because I'm into the inkle weaving and Irish crochet lace at the moment, and I'm kind of distracted from everything, but at the same time I want to finish this rug and I want to start the new tutorials. And so I decided to stream. Anyway, it's Sunday, a bit early for stream, but anyway, the weather is nice outside, and now the rug is okay. It's just that my camera, it's got problems with the stand, this cheap telephone holder. Hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll get the proper phone and the camera stand, so there will be no tripods in front of me, but rather the camera will be hanging in front from this almost from the ceiling. So just waiting. It's been ordered from Amazon. It will be another week to deliver, and there'll be more fun to stream. There will be more fun to work. Right, I've almost finished this part, and over here we got okay, so this one is decreasing here. As you can see, again, I'm telling for the newbies that first I do the frame patterns that are the key, the lower number of knots to make. And once this is done, if there's no mistake, I do with the filling. Oh my God, the loom. Just because it's in the greenhouse, loses tension. But so far I have no other option but to sit in the greenhouse surrounded by my flowers. Right, so I've done that part, and I need this. So this would be decrease here. Actually, I will do it over here. I'm finishing this part. So I've done with the teal, no, not done, but I got there two more. And there are, okay, so this one goes straight. Haven't done knots for a month, so I'm a bit confused now what the pattern is now. If you remember, just before the new year I did the mistake, and there was a tutorial how to repair it, so I don't want to do it again. To be really careful with the pattern. Right, so this part is done. I've got couple of pink knots. Over here. 3 and 4. So I've done with the pink. I'm moving to the red one. There's only 2 knots with red. And there's only 3 more colors left. No, not more. There's one. So I do the filling just because I can. I'm sorry, I don't read Arabic. I welcome everyone who joins now. Let's get the camera closer. If you're interested in weaving, there's a playlist called Carpet Weaving, and you can find all the tutorials. So this is just a stream that I do because I'm too lazy to do it on my own. And weaving and chatting is a nice way to spend an hour to do my standard 3 rows a day, or maybe more if I'm in the mood. So I got very nice sunny day. It was plus 14 during the day. It's plus 23 in my greenhouse. So we are enjoying the spring in January. It was already January. Time flies so fast. And right. So I've got 3 more colors to complete before I finish this row. Unfortunately, the tension of the loom that it can handle doesn't allow me to work the normal way. So usually you just hit and it slides, and so I have to slide it instead of hitting. But if you do it on a proper metal frame or a full wood frame, great. This works perfectly. Say I forgot, just 1 second. My cartoon ran away. I'm looking for this picture. The sign of prosperity, the rams, the cattle. And we got 3 in the middle. So that's 5 on both sides. Right, and there's light, the mustard color. If only I find it, just because it was oh, there it is. There was a leakage during heavy rains, and I had to remove all the wool to another place, so I can't find them, all the skeins. It's a bit mess over here right now, but the soil is dry now, finally. Right, there's just the light teal, light blue, and white to complete the row. This one done, this part is done. Oh. Another cat appeared on the fence. Rudy is very serious about that. No trespass cats. He's very protective. He's a rescue, so he decided that his duty, he's a bird dog, but he decided that his duty is protect us from the cats. And he's actually quite friendly with birds. The sparrows here, they're not afraid of him anymore. And sometimes I can see that he's standing next to them and they are eating from the olive tree. We didn't pick up too much olives this year since it was the olive fly infested, and I kept it on the tree so the birds are enjoying themselves, and Rudy's standing watching birds eating the olives, trying to eat it himself, thinking that it must be something really tasty. If the birds are so obsessed with it. And our neighbors doing renovation. If you can hear the knocks in the background, the banging in the door. That's our neighbors. So the row is almost over. And now we can safely do the filling, the background. I know I promised to finish it before the new year, but the Santa brought me the Inkle loom. So I spent 2 weeks playing with it. It was fun. And hopefully, with a couple of more experiments, I can show you some tutorials on Inkle weaving. And probably in a couple of months after I finish this one, there's still warp left for another carpet, so I have to finish that, and after that I will be doing wraps. I bought beautiful cakes. You've seen it previously, the unpacking video, And I'm gonna make the wraps, the shawls, whatever you call them. So it will be the gradient in diagonal from dark on one corner and white on the other. It should be pretty exciting. That's why I force myself not to spend too much time on inkle weaving first. So the carpet is the priority. The big loom is the priority. And I left the inkle as a small project. Just like, you know, fed up with this one, do the quick project, do the tape, and then go back and move the camera a bit closer. I just can't wait for my new stand. So only selvage left and some knots here, and just overdid it, a bit of extra. So hopefully next time I will be streaming with finishing the border. So that would be 5 p.m. GMT, and okay, to the, I even forgot how to do, which side was the selvage. I've done that. Pick up the selvage with the warp, with the weft. And we're ready to change the heddles. So the heddle up for the white weft. Remove pickup stick higher. I use the pickup stick to keep the tension right. You can find all that in the videos. So there's no secret or no anything. And lots of stuff here. My favorite carrot. Beating up. Heddles down. And heddles down, pickup stick up. The tension is right. The most important thing in the carpet weaving is the tension. When you do the blue weft, so that's what keeps the carpet nice and easy. As you can see, it's a bit of like an inkle, but the reversed inkle. Because in inkle you usually see the warp, and here is with the weft. But generally the pattern is the same. The weft faced plain weave. And and just one more peek. So, brushing time. You remember that brushing is actually straightens out the pile, the pattern. So when I trim, the pattern itself will appear. And here we go. Pickup stick keeps falling, so I lost the tension, but actually it doesn't matter now, as I finished with the white warp, which is most important, and we're ready to start again. And again, I got the, now it all comes here. As you can hear birds singing. Just can't believe this is beginning of January. The birds act like it's middle of March. They're singing, they're fighting, they're courting. And the nature went absolutely wild and crazy. I got snowdrops in my garden, ready to bloom. Beautiful daffodils, also paper whites. They are ready to bloom too. My roses, those I didn't trim, they are blooming. The Double Delight rose is blooming. I think it was Carmen. No, Esmeralda. It's also blooming. So very slowly we're moving from the 8 zone to 9 and probably to 10, which is already close to 10. There was no, apparently there will be only one day with 0 Celsius weather this year, only one day, and the winter will be over. Right, so I've made this row. Just let me read the pattern. So this one goes to the side. The good point about carpet weaving, you can always cut the length that you want and use it so you don't mess up the threads hanging from above. The 2, 4, 6. Especially when you have pets that love to play with your warp and weft and hanging skeins from the loom. I've got 2 skeins knocked off by the dog and 3 by the cat, and the rest just fell off while I was moving the loom around. Right, that's what I said. The stand doesn't hold properly, it keeps falling. Now got 2 by 2 over here. And I want to make all the tiny bits first, then move to the main part. So I'm doing all these little pieces around. Little teeth. And this, I missed this bit. It's just one knot here that I missed. And now I'll move back to teal, red, and then all other colors. Done this. No more pink, at least for these rows. There will be one over here and here, I guess. Yeah, that's right. So the next will be 2 pinks, just because it goes around. Ends with pink, starts with pink. Oh, that's birds in the roof of the greenhouse, fighting for something. Probably found a delicious olive and they can't share it. So as you can see, it takes about 20 minutes per row with my speed. You know, it could be faster, but since I haven't done it for ages. And the tension isn't right, it gets a bit slower. So I spent extra seconds on trimming. And I've got all the blue. Got all the ochra. Right. Just a little bit left. Rudy is annoyed. No cats. And birds are sitting on the roof, so you can't play with them. Now probably, since I finished these beads, these elements, I might probably add something interesting sticking from these areas. Since I got lots of space, and I don't want it to look empty, so I might as well add these elements, these things. So the next row they will be coming as if I'm doing here. I'll probably come out one from here. So I might just as well start it right now. And it's a good idea. It takes the, let's say 18 knots. So I might just count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Probably take it from, it's too close, over here. So I got a bit of space between the border and the element itself. I'll do the same from this side as well. There's one here, and one goes here. I want to make them parallel. And just before I forget about this, my white thread keeps running away. I'll make the knots, white knots here. Since there will be a couple of more rows of straight over here, that will go nice in the distance. And since I have white already in my hands, I might do as well do the white filling in the border. So this part done. This one is done too. So a bit of red, a bit of white, and the row is over. So let me fill this one. I'll probably do the white filling and I'll finish streaming because I don't want to keep your time. And I need to stretch my back because 40 minutes, that's the maximum I can use. I can sit at the loom. The back and legs are killing. It needs some stretching. Maybe 20 minutes walk around the garden and then back to weaving. This is what I usually do because varicose veins is not something you really want to have, and you always have to have some time to stretch, to get your blood going, release your veins, and stretch your back. Right, I've done this, that's only white, and it's gone too. So there's another 3 more minutes to finish. Get the pickup stick higher. And where the hell is white? I keep losing it because the tile in the greenhouse is white. If it falls on the floor, I lose it. And just a little bit here. Birds dancing. It's nice to live in a country house. You're so united with the nature. You wake up with the sound of birds singing. You fall asleep with an owl howling. can see the carpet wood quality sometimes contains some chunks and fleece that is not supposed to be there. Say I've done everything except for selvage. So again, pick up the weft. Now work sorry, telephone got away. And a bit here. So, heddles up. And the thick weft goes in first. A little bit of the weaver's triangle. Keep the tension right. Heddles down. Pick up stick up. The fine weft. Release, tension release, so I get the pickup back. In a proper loom, when you spread the thread, the warp, it sounds like a lyre, the harp, and I just can't wait for the moment. I think I made a mistake here. Just can't wait for the moment where I can get the proper looms up and running. So far I have to work with this little one. So when I finish this rug and I'll start doing another pattern, I'll still be streaming, but the colors will be not white, but will be dark blue, dark red. And the pattern that I'll be using is for Shusha carpet. Very nice, very bright, very masculine, I would say, pattern. This is more female, the flowers and everything. The other one I will be using will be more for men. The mood. So the brushing, cutting, and now disconnect because my back is screaming for help, screaming for stretch, screaming for a walk. Don't run away, you stupid tripod. Sometimes beginners ask, how can you do this almost in one cut? It just comes with an experience. You have to feel the pile. You will see where it stands out too much or maybe picked up too low. So this is it for today. We've done the 2 rows online. That's great. Stay tuned for more videos, for more streaming, for more tutorials. Bye.